certain section that Twitter is, a favorite with them, like politicians or officials. We have Facebook for everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, like you said, so right now, so it doesn't matter whether you have a physical, store or not, but your presence in the social media marketing, social media platform is very important because companies such as OnePlus, I'm sure that all of you guys know about the OnePlus company. When OnePlus first came into the market, so they never had any physical store at all. So I remember my brother, like in 2016 or 2015, he was purchasing this mobile through Amazon only. They had no physical shop at all here. So similarly for the Apple as well, we didn't have a shop at all in India. Maybe in other parts they had, but in India, it's recently only they opened their showroom and all. So they sold their products through distributors and others. But coming to the OnePlus, OnePlus didn't have even the distributors also. They just sold only through Amazon.com. So okay, so how did the company, how did the people trust that company when they don't even have a physical store? Talking about in 2015 or 2016, but still the people had that trust on that particular company and that particular product because of the social media marketing. The way the company marketed their products, and and another biggest marketing is, I would say, word of mouth. So basically, but even to that to happen, first of all, you have to make your first customer to make the purchase, which can be only done through social media marketing. So because when you don't have physical store, so that's the thing. So your presence, any business that you do, your presence in the social media platforms are very important, more than ever actually. And it has become the competition is very rough these days, if I have to say. So they're not only the presence, how much effort that you're putting into it, how much content that you're putting there, and what kind of content that you're putting there also matters the most. This. So, so you guys know that each platform has its own way of marketing. Let's say if I go to Facebook, in Facebook we can do text ads or like text posts, posters, videos. If I go to Twitter, so I can tweet about it. I can tweet about things. If I go to LinkedIn, I can put poster, I can put text, I can put videos. If I go to Instagram, I can put images. So each platform has its own benefits. So depending on your audiences, you have to carefully select your platform and you have to market them. And it has to be very frequent to get any result from it. It can't be just an AI did some activity for 2 days and third days where is my performance, where is the output for that. It's not going to be that way. Just like I said before, no matter what you do, if your competitor is doing more than what you're doing, then your post will never come up and you will always be in the same position as where you're at. So it is also important to understand what your competitor is doing when you are doing social media marketing. And some of the common collaterals that the marketers use on these platforms are like videos, case studies, blogs, articles, posters, banners, newsletters, and polls, podcasts, webinars. So these are some common ways of marketing in social media marketing. Okay. So any doubts so far? Okay.
No doubts.
Okay, fine. So I'll just give you guys some pointers. I'll just go one by one. So first of all, so far that whatever that I spoke about are general things that I spoke about. Now we'll go a little bit detail on these pointers one by one. So first of all, if you're a company and if you want to advertise your company through social media marketing, the first thing that what you need to do is you have to know your audience. So before creating even social media content or anything, first of all, know your target. Who are your target audiences? Okay, and which platform they will be looking at you, and including the demographics, the age group as well. Which age group that should I target, and what time do they come to this platform? all these things that you get to know before you create a content and get posted there. So know your audience is your first step that you have to take. And again, second is mostly, it depends on from the, it depends from the, it depends based on the business that you're into. Using visual content or like going with the text content. So mostly the research says visual content gives better results. But again, I can't say the same for all the industries. Some industries will not be do any visual content at all. They will be sitting in some way that they can't do any visual. They can't do any visual based content at all. If I have to give an example, maybe some manufacturing companies. Some companies do, and some companies they won't be able to do. They might be, but not as much as the other companies do. So using visual content actually gives a better result. So you can always think of this way as well. So that's why we said that videos and posters are the very important collateral tracks. And third is being consistent. So like I said, the consistency is the key to get the results in social media marketing. So creating a posting schedule and sticking to it. Like you have to have some schedule and you have to stick to it no matter what. Let's say like you say, I will post every week on Wednesday, and you should post it on Wednesday. The content should go up there. Be it any form of content, doesn't matter, but it should go. So that will help you increase your loyal customers, loyal following, and increase your engagement. So far we have covered like 3 steps. So first is knowing your audience, using visual content, and third is being consistent. And next one is like engage with your audience. So not only just posting on it. So for example, I posted something in social media marketing, and on behalf of my company, and someone responded to it. So you should not just, okay, someone responded to it, it's okay. But you have to engage with them. You have to tell it, be it, appreciation, or complaint, anything it can be. Just accept it and respond to it. So let's say like if someone appreciated the work that you have done, or like someone saying something, so you have to go and respond to it. Hey, thank you, or this thing like that. And someone complained about it, you have to say, sorry for your inconvenience, we will fix this, blah, 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 something like that. So engaging with your audience is very important. So when you do that, the algorithm of all these social media kind of, puts you on the top actually. And next is using hashtags. I'm sure the hashtags, the importance of hashtags, you guys might have studied this in 201 or 101. So using hashtags everywhere that you go, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebooks, because you get your content that you put, when you use the hashtags, you get put into some boxes of this thing. Okay, when someone particularly searches for the particular term using this hashtag that you may use, so the chances of your post coming up in that search box are very high when you use the hashtag. So that is why we tell them, whenever you put some content, any form of content, use hashtags. It helps the content get discovered by a wider audience. So use always relevant hashtags. You have to use only the relevant hashtags and the limited hashtags. That just because I'm saying that hashtags are important, you can't put 100 hashtags there. So stick to 10, 15 maybe, but only the relevant hashtags. And then next is, okay, fine, let's say you put your post and you're continuously doing it. You're doing it for the last 1 month and you're seeing some increase in the performance, but you want to know, okay, I've done so much activity. I want to know from which post, which activity that I've got the increase in the traffic. So for that, you have to analyze your data. So mostly these days, be it Facebook, LinkedIn, anywhere you go, all this platform itself gives you the analytics. You don't have to use a different tool to get your analytics. So the best way to do is just go, get a detailed report of it, download it, and then review it actually. Then you will get to know automatically, which post performed better and which didn't. So accordingly, you can change your strategy and try to do better in the coming weeks or coming months. So you have analytics at your hand when you do this. Doesn't even if you're not doing paid also for organic also all the platforms gives you analytics. So use those analytics and try to make a better ones. Okay? So that is analyze your data. Next is stay up to date with the trends. So let's say you started doing certain things and then you just come across a new trend of doing certain things. Then you are like, no, I will stick to the old style of doing things because I feel comfortable. No, when you are in a business, it's not about your comfort. It's always you have to put your customer at the front. So you have to think from the customer's perspective. Whatever the customers would like, what your viewers would like to see, what your viewers would want to hear, that you have to put. If that is the trend, you have to go with it. You can't sit in your own comfort zone and you can't expect the business to happen. So it is very also important that once your analytics is done, you have to change your strategy if required. So stay up to date with the trends. Okay. So in my experience, I would say these are 7 important steps that that you should consider. So know your audience, using visual content, being consistent, engage with the audience, use hashtags, analyze your data, and stay up to date. So 7 things just always keep in mind. So when you're into this social media marketing. So yeah, now I'll just stop for a minute. If you guys have any doubt, we can discuss about it. Okay, so just a few more things I want to cover here. So also you also need to set the goals actually. So once you are into the social media marketing, you have been doing it for 3 weeks or 4 weeks or 3 months or 4 weeks, and after that you have to set some goals for yourself to reach that. Let's say through my post this month I've got 1 lakh views, 50,000 views, 50k views. Then you have to set a target for the next month. Say I reached 50k last month, I should be reaching 50 to 55, at least 5k. The increase that I should see. So you have to set a goal for that. Also, you have to work towards that. Just because doing the same thing, it will not give you the result. So you have to slightly maybe increase the way that how you do it, or you have to make your existing customers to interact with it. But anyways, you have to set measurable goals. Again, you can't say I'm at 50k right now and I want to reach 3 lakhs next month. That's not at all possible. No company could do that. And if you are going to any vendor or someone, if they are making to do it also, that's a false thing. It won't be of any benefit to you. So set measurable goals. Yeah. Yeah.
So, sir, the target should be rational. I understand that, but in case, suppose I have a target of, say, maybe 3,000 views for a certain time frame.
Okay.
But if I'm not able to achieve that, suppose I'm getting only, say, 500 views. So, what should we do for that?
Okay, see, that's what. So you just like what I just said now. So you are saying, you set a target of 3k and you only achieved a 500. Okay, but you saying the target of 3,000, right? So first of all, how did you even come to that number when you don't even have 500? Why did you even set 300? But again, let's say like you did set 3,000. Okay, so last month, for example, let's say you have been putting posts out of 30 days. You put a post for 10 days. Okay. And you achieve the result of 500. So let's triple it, let's into 5. Let's say like you have to increase that by 5 times to achieve that goal. Also, you also need to make sure even this 500, when you are in 500, what are the things that you did? You have to go back to the analytics, understand out of this 500 from which posters that I got most out of. So select those things and try to follow the same strategy and ignore the ones from which ones that you didn't get any traffic at all. So that's why I said, like, before you
It's all
setting
about
up,
planning.
yes, planning, analytics is very important. Understanding what you achieved last month and which worked better will help you streamline the strategy. So any strategy will take, in my experience, I'll tell you, 6 to 8 months for you to streamline one strategy. Let's say I started doing social media marketing for one company this month. For me to come to a one final conclusion, okay, this is my buyer persona, this is my strategy, this is what will work. It will take 6 months, because the first 6 months you will be doing a lot of experiments. You will be adding these, deleting that, adding these many posts, this, and everything that you will be doing. So between 6 to 8 months is what it will take for you to come to one conclusion.
Got it, sir.
Yeah. And so yeah, next is doing paid advertising. So paid advertising is something not everyone can afford. The big companies, enterprises can afford. Enterprises do spend a lot of money. So if, for example, Paytm, Baiju, and all, they spend like 500 plus crores, every year. So on paid advertising. But again, like I said, small companies, they can't afford it. The only way that you can reach your audience is that, through good posts, good content, visually good content. So if you do that only, you can make your, content to come up on the top. So paid advertising, I will be discussing a lot about paid advertising in the next class, in the next topic. So I'll not go so deep into that now. And next is develop a content strategy. Of course, content strategy and social media marketing, of course, you guys know that they are interlinked. So you need to have, like, what is the content, strategy that I want to follow in terms of, like, okay, what is going to be my brand messaging, that will support my goals. And so content themes, content types, frequency, what is going to be my tone. So all these things to be, planned out and sorted before you start this, social media marketing. And next is like monitor your competition. So always keep an eye on your competitors, understand who your competitors are, find out, okay, these are my competitors. And let's say you are running a small company, don't think the very big companies as your competitors. Let's say you are sitting in a revenue of like 1 million, and if you compare yourself with someone who's making $1 billion revenue, you can't be a competitor of that person. You have to compare yourself with someone of your size. So if you are making 1 million, if someone is making 3 million, 5 million, so those guys are your competitors. The person who's making billion, right, is not at all your competitor. So always know who your competitor. So only compete with only those kind of people. Don't compete with the very big kind of people, because no one can reach a very high top in just one day. Of course, you can be a competitor. You can become a competitor of the $1 billion company, maybe not immediately. You have to slowly go, and one day you will reach there. So, but monitor your competition. Competition is very important. What your competitor is doing, and in terms of content, engagement, what tactics that they are using. Go to their social media platforms, understand what they are doing, how frequent that they are putting. Also think of, okay, my competitor is doing this. Rather than just saying like, hey, he's putting 5, I'll put 10 posts. No, that's one way to go about it. But another way is also, okay, he's doing this. What different that I can do? How can I differentiate myself from him in terms of content or something? If I'm also doing the same thing, why would someone come to my page and see it? I should be doing something different, right? So what differentiation that you can bring to the table for your company? So that you can think of when you analyze your competition. And yeah, so pretty much that's it. And then you accordingly you will change your content strategy, and then you will go about it. So yeah, this is pretty much the social media marketing, guys. It's all about analyzing everything. First of all, starting with what you have, and then slowly improvising it, comparing with your competitors. Taking analytics help, understanding what is doing better, what is not doing better. and then improvising yourself, also going with the trend, what is better performing in the market, so going with that. So this is the way of doing things, and also choosing the collaterals that you feel that that would work for your market. Also through analytics as well, you have to confirm that again, and choosing them and using them to do your social media marketing. Okay, so that's all from my end. So if you guys have any doubt, you can ask. Hi, Nilsson. Yeah.
Hi Jay Mohan, how are you?
I'm good, Nelson. How are you?
You remember me?
Yeah, I remember you. It's been a year.
Okay, I just heard that you're taking this TNI session, so I was curious to come and join. So
Okay.
first of all, very good afternoon, everybody. Sorry to barge in like this. I don't know how many of you all know me. So I've just came in for just to get some idea about what is happening in the TNI sessions and things like that. We are trying to take DTouch to the next level of kind of improvements and better reach. So it's very nice to see we have 13 participants, right? Including me. So all from which centers are there and which session is this? Is 301 or 30 which?
301, Nelson.
Okay. So definitely, first of all, Jay Mohan, thank you so much on behalf of the DTouch team. Want to appreciate all the efforts. So you moved into digital marketing now, right? With Ashwin.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
The dream team. So you are in part of the dream team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wonderful. All the best.
Thank you.
Okay. So I think after the D Summit, we couldn't get in touch because I was also on and off with certain things. And
Yeah, but I've been seeing your posts and all. Like you do send a lot of messages in the group, right? Group, and then in the mails that you guys, like what you guys did and all, doing this, some of the events and all. So I've seen a lot of your posts. Yeah.
So how many TNP people here? Anybody from TNP here? Anybody in this class? Nobody from TNP. From Kollu? So where are these students from which center are they?
TNP center.
Okila. Okay. Come on, guys. I want more reaction. See, Jay Mohan is putting in so much of effort. Kasturi. Okay, then. See, the session is wonderful. Really, Jay Mohan, really, I'm not trying to flatter you or something. I know it all comes out of experience. I think we have a very small session, and that time itself I appreciated your class. And the way you took the class was really wonderful. So I appreciate all the inputs. But only thing I would like to have more interaction from the, I think Suhash Bhattacharya sir had given some good, he asked a very valid question. So like that, everybody just don't come for the session because it has to be done. Have some interaction, share your inputs. Even when he asks a question, do you have any questions? At least open up and say, sorry sir, no sir, we don't have any questions. Yes sir, no sir, acha sollu no. Please open up your mouth. That is how when the trainer will get interacted. He should not I'm sure Jay Mohan is doing a wonderful job. He's explaining it wonderfully because I've been a trainer for 30 years. So the way he's explaining was wonderful. I got so much of information, analytical skills, very good point about whom you should compete and the setting the goals. Really wonderful, Jay Mohan. Really appreciate it. Let's give him a clap, everybody, for our things.
Thank you, sir.
Really wonderful the way you are said. So that is what you should give this one. And Jay Mohan, kudos to you. So who are the people from other centers? Anybody can just quickly, can you just say where are you from? At least let's
Villupuram, sir.
Villupuram, okay, wonderful. Tanvi?
Kapu.
Kapu. Hi Tanvi, how are you? Good.
From Kapu Center.
Wonderful. Okay.
I'm good, sir.
Okay. So you're enjoying the session? Okay then, Akshaya? I'm just going by the names. Akshaya, which center are you from? Some people don't even set up their mics properly to come for the classes. These are all something. Ingama?
TNP, sir.
Okay, so you all have seen me, right? Then why don't you speak to me? Which process you are in TNP?
Hyperweb, sir.
Then you have to speak up, right? So you work from home?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. Good, good, good. Vani is your this one, right?
Yes, sir.
Very nice, very nice. You're doing, all of you are doing a very good job. Appreciate it. Keep up the good job and definitely use these things for your future. That is what my thing is. See, we are taking in so much of efforts, and these things should be utilized by you people for your career development. Because we have now in Sonamari, I think Jamon, we are going advertisement and digital marketing is the next thing where we can this one, right?
Yeah.
So at least say yes, sir, and end of the say thank you, sir. Appreciate your trainer, sir. It was wonderful. Purila Nakuda, sir. Purila, sir. We didn't understand. I'm sure Jamon is a very friendly person, and he will definitely. He's got so much of expertise. He will explain to you 2 times. I know the time session alla pathina number time process oriented time. Oh my God, I have time. I have protection. Viluppuram team will say, hey, come. We need to finish the TAT. Vani madam will say, but still. You have to think. Anybody else who has not spoken, at least share your names and which department you are from, because I'm just doing a small evaluation of our detached process and appreciating thing. Deepa, where are you from?
Sir, TNP Center, sir.
Okay. Now, but TNP கேட்டோன்னு யாருமே ஓப்பனே பண்ணல மவுத். ஏமா அப்படி இருக்கீங்க? Come on. Please open your mouth, sir. நான் சொல்லலாம்ல. நேர்ல பேசுறீங்களே. எந்த ப்ராசஸ் நீங்க?
Hyperweight, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, maybe அதனால தெரிஞ்சிருக்காது. பட் வந்திருக்கீங்களா? ஆபீஸ் வந்திருக்கீங்களா நீங்க?
No, sir.
ஓகே, பரவாயில்ல. நோ ப்ராப்ளம். ஆபீஸ் வாங்க.
Okay.
மீட் பண்ணுவோம். ஓகே. வாணி மேடம் ரொம்ப விசாரிச்சேன்னு சொல்லுங்க. சரிங்களா? நானும் அங்கதான் இருக்கிறேன். டிஎன்பில தான் இருக்கேன். பட் இன்னைக்கு ஒர்க் ஃப்ரம் ஹோம்ல இருக்கிறேன். ஐ ஒர்க் ஃப்ரம் டிஎன்பி ஆஃபீஸ். வெரி குட். பிரவீனா.
Sir, Pravina from TNP.
ஓகே, நீங்களா ஹைப்பர்வேஜா?
So no, sir, superintendent.
ஓகே, கார்த்திகா.
Yes, sir.
ஓகே, நீங்களும் ஒர்க் ஃப்ரம் ஹோமா?
Yes, sir.
வண்டர்ஃபுல். எப்படி போயிட்டு இருக்குதுமா?
Sir, good, sir.
Okay, good. I know personal questions. I just want to bring up the rapport of to speak up. Jay Mohan, I hope you don't mind. I'm just trying to get this one. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much. Kokila, I've spoken. Jay Mohan, Karthik Bhatt, Kapua.
Hi, sir. I'm from Kapu Center.
Yeah. The name itself says that, right?
Yeah.
So, Kapu Center, which process you are from?
Agaman AI.
Okay. Who's your TL?
Currently Nagapuja. AM is Rakesh.
Rakesh. Okay, I know Rakesh. Just say hi to Rakesh. Say Nelson sir said hi. Okay?
Yes, sir. Sure.
You have to build up the rapport. You have to tell people that we had a very good session in this one and bring in more people. I know you're all 301, so definitely you'll have gone through the phase. So bring in more students and appreciate. Anybody else has not spoken? Kritika?
So this is basis.
Where are you from, ma? Your voice is breaking up.
Sir, I'm Kirtika from TNP.
Okay, which process, dear?
Hyperweight, sir.
Okay, so you also work from home?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. So a lot of hyperweight people are in digital marketing. Okay, great. Appreciate it. I will send out a kudos mail to all of you all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jay Mohan. I think that's about from me. Anybody has any suggestions? You all need any help? You all need any feedback? Please give us. I think that is when we can help you improve. If you have any challenges, you all can call me or you can contact me through your TLs or things that we need. These are some of the things that we need help or we need support. Definitely, we are going to help you on behalf of the captain sessions and timings or anything. So anybody's got any challenges, please contact us through your TLs or your managers and we will definitely sort it out. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
It was very nice meeting all of you and I hope, wish you all the very best. Have a great life. I will be coming in, meeting you all on and off, sending out mails. Jay Mohan, once again, thank you and appreciate all the great work here.
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Anybody wants to share any of their feedbacks or anything, you can speak up now.
Everything going very smooth, sir.
Wonderful. Okay, great.
fine then. I think so. If you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. And so Sandhya will be. Sandhya, just check with them on the previous ones. I think today is the last date, right, for the content marketing class. Sandhya, you there? It's fine. Then no issues.
What do you want? I'll pass on the message to Sandhya. What do you want me to ask her?
No. Actually, today is the last date for them to finish the content marketing course. Actually, so which
Okay.
they are supposed to finish. Today is the last date. I think she's already mentioned in the group. So I'm just reminding these people one more time.
Sir, I have already finished it.
Yeah, you finished it. 3 of you guys have finished. Others haven't finished. So others, yeah. Okay.
Okay, guys, please finish it. And if you're having any challenges, let us know why you're unable to finish it. Is it because of time? Did you not understand? Only then we can able to fix it. Please don't be silent. Silence is not the solution for anything. You have to speak up. Okay? Okay, yeah. Thank you, guys. Good day. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Bye bye. Take care. Bye.